Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Best of Luck here, and today we're going to be talking about the 2-pack of Thor Ragnarok, Hela, and Skurge. Now this 2-pack I've been waiting for quite a while because of Skurge, of course, because he's part of the MCU villains. And so enough about that, let's take a look and let's see their accessories, what they have. So first off, I want to start off with Hela. She comes with this interchangeable hand with Thor's hammer. When she grabs it at the beginning of the movie, as you can see, it has some new paint details, a little glossy on Mjolnir. You can see the little cracks there when she grabs it and she's about to break it. It's a lot smaller than the one that Thor has. You can tell. Can you see it? It's a little small. And I like how they added the little cracks here. It's very nice. Yeah. And also the little details on, I guess you can say, the Norse mythology handwriting, I guess. But other than that, I like it. I like this new paint they added on Mjolnir, especially the cracks, man. That's really detailed. Also, what she comes with the eternal flame here. It's a little flame. It looks a little orange here, but if you see it in person, it looks a little brighter, but nothing too special. And also she comes with 2 interchangeable heads. She comes with that head right there, and she comes with this one. I think when she first arrives, yeah, it looks a lot like the actress Cate Blanchett. I really like this head sculpt. And right here you can see she's got some rubber on her hair, and I don't know if you can tell, you can see like some green eyeshadow there. And also she's got some like veins. I don't know if they're really veins, but you can kind of see them right here on her forehead. I really like that. I like how they made it look exactly almost like Cate Blanchett with that 3D effect now that Hasbro's using. But yeah, that's one of her head sculpts. Her other head sculpt is this one, when she has her thorns. And I don't really like this head sculpt, only because it looks doesn't really look a lot like her in the movie. I like this one from the other Hela, from the Thor Gladiator Hulk builder figure. I like this one a lot better. Well, I couldn't find this piece. It's somewhere around my drawers there. I gotta find it, but yeah, this is the difference. I think this one looks a lot better than this one, and I get a little scared because it looks like a freaking spider. Can you guys tell? It looks like an ugly ass spider, but yeah. This is the other head sculpt. Like I said, I don't really like it, but it doesn't really look like Cate Blanchett. But I guess we can't always get what we want, right? It has this black gloss into it. I like that, at least, all the way into the back. And these things do come apart. I'd rather not take them apart. As you can see, is the other Hela, I did take it apart, but this is her other head sculpt. Now moving on to Scourge, he does come with these 2 interchangeable hands. Now these hands, they are gripping for the 2 rifles that he carries. Here they are. They're like really small for some reason. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure they were a lot bigger in the movie. So these do come, they come in pretty handy. You just gotta find a way to fit it in there. And almost there. There. Yeah, he fits pretty well on that. I like how they added this paint. They added it on Scourge's hand. It's like really glossy, and with this dark grayish purplish I don't know if it's really purple, but I think I see purple in it and more of gray. But I like that. This is how it looks like when he's holding it. See that? And on the guns, there's nothing really too special about it. It's just a black rifle. This camera right there. There's nothing too special about it. There's no paint detail to it. It's just black. That's pretty much it. Now let's go on to looking into his what do you call it? His axe, you could say. Now, when I first saw this axe, well, first of all, this movie, Thor Ragnarok, came out in the same year as the Justice League movie. And for some reason, every time I saw this axe, I thought of Steppenwolf's helmet. Can you guys almost see the resemblance of Steppenwolf's helmet? I see it. I always thought it looked like Steppenwolf's helmet. But other than that, I like this axe. It looks like some, like, I don't know what's the word. I forgot that word, but it looks like that word that I'm trying to figure out. I really like it because it has this, like, some carving, you could say. I like this detail they did on the handle as well. It looks really nice. Brimstone, that's the word. It looks like brimstone. I like this hammer, or axe, you could say. But other than that, let's look at Hela herself. So this is Hela. I like this new Hela they did. For some reason, this Hela looks a little this Hela head sculpt, it looks a little similar to the one they did with the Hulk Gladiator Hulk Builder wave. This head sculpt is from that wave, and it actually fits pretty well. Look. There. To be honest, I didn't think they should have added Hela as a new 2-pack. What I think they should have done was they could have just did Skurge himself instead of adding another Hela. But as always, you know how Hasbro can be. They just want us to spend more money on new figures that we want. So enough of that. So I like this head sculpt they did with Hela. It looks a lot like Kate Blanchett, like I said. You can see the veins on top of her what do you call it, eyebrows. They did some green shading on her eyes. I really like that. And this is the back of her head. And they did some new paint details on her from the 2-pack on this one, other than the other one from the Thor Ragnarok Build-A-Figure. This is how she looks like from the other one, if I could find it. So this is the difference between Hela's. This is from the 2-pack and this is from the Build-A-Wave. They did some different coloring into it, as you can tell. Most of all, the cape is more glossy than this one. This one is just pure dark. And here's the back. Yeah, this, you can tell the difference between this one and this one. And this one is a lot more darker than this one. This one, you could tell it's more green, and it resembles a lot from the character in the movie. And this, how her toes look like on the bottom and up. For some reason, I don't like how her neck looks like without the cape, because it makes her head or neck look too long. Can you guys tell? Yeah, it doesn't really look that well. This is how her cape looks like. It's more glossy look to it. I really like that. I did not notice until now, but for some reason this just doesn't want to stick out like how this one does. But that's no big problem. I can just easily use some hot water or something. But other than that, her articulation, her head looks that far. You can't really look that far because of her head. Maybe with the thorn helmet. Her arm or her shoulder goes up that far. She's got a single jointed elbow hinge that can go full 360, and her arm or hand goes like that. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is how she looks like. This is another interchangeable hand, and this how she looks like with her holding Thor's Mjolnir. So she's got a upper swivel on the stomach. That's how far as it goes. She's got a thigh swivel that goes full 360. She's got a double jointed knee, and her ankle goes that far up and that far back. I don't think she has a ankle rocker, no. Well, she kind of does. That's as far as it goes. And that's Hela for now. Now we're gonna look into Skurge himself. Now this one personally is my favorite because it's new, and I could also add it to my MCU villain collection. Well, he wasn't really a villain in the movie until he had a change of heart. So let's get a closer look at him. I like this new paint they added on him. And now this looks a lot like Carl Urban. He's got like some scars here. Now these things do come apart. I wouldn't recommend taking them off because it looks pretty weird. Less bulky, you could say. But yeah, these things do come apart. So I like this skirt they added on him, but when I took him out of the package, I thought he looked a little funny. Like he looked kind of fat for some reason. Can you guys tell right there? He looks kind of fat. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I see it still. And he comes with this I don't know what it is. I didn't see it in the movie. But this logo with two wolves. And they added some red brownish color to it as well on his arms as well as his legs. But yeah, I really like this Skurge. Let me show you how he looks like with the machine guns. So this is how he looks like with the AK-47s, I think what they're called. They look really cool on him. And it's a place where he got it called Texas. I just thought it was funny the way he said it in the movie. I don't know, I think I sounded pretty dumb there, but who cares? Anyway, this is how he looks like with the guns. I thought for some reason he was gonna use it more in the movie, but he just only used it once towards the end. But I'm not gonna complain too much, but because I like this figure a lot, and I can add it to my MCU collection. This is how his boots look like. Now this is some new sculpt detail they did on this figure. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I totally forgot. I just forgot about this. He is as tall as about 6.5 inches, and Hela is about 7 inches. So she's taller than this small guy. And his head looks up that far. His head does come off just like that. Now they did some, I don't know if you guys could tell, they did some sculpting on his top of his head. I don't know what that is. Can you guys tell? It's got some lining to it. But this does look a lot like Cara Urban. They did that 3D effect on the face. But other than that, let's take a look at the articulation. Like I said, he looks up that far, looks down that far. He's got a upper abdomen swivel that goes 360. He's got a ball hinge here. His shoulder look goes up that far. Unless you take this shoulder pad off. He's got a double jointed elbow. Now he does, like I said, comes with different exchangeable hands. They do go that far. Now he does kick that far. Besides the skirt, I thought for some reason because of his skirt he wasn't gonna be able to kick that far. And that's how he looks like right there. He does have a thigh swivel that is kind of hard to swivel, but it goes 360. He's got a double jointed knee right there, and his ankle goes that far, and right there, and right there. And he doesn't really have a ankle rocker. You just gotta find a way how to put it there. So that is it, guys, for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you like this video, and subscribe to my channel, and leave a thumbs up if you like. Comment anything for anything I missed, and keep collecting out there, guys.